Storm Tracker weather starts now with meteorologist Eric Johnson.
Good Tuesday evening, taking you live out to that Great Falls Clinic iCam. We had a pretty beautiful day after a very chilly morning. We dipped down to about 24 degrees at Great Falls Airport, actually the coldest temperature since April 24th. And temperatures topped out in the upper 40s, so just a little bit seasonably cool for today. And we also saw highs in the upper 40s in Helena. Temperatures this morning dipping down to about 30 degrees. Here's some other low temperatures from this morning. Across the state, the coldest temperature was in West Yellowstone, dipping down to 3 degrees. And then over in Brady, we dropped to 15 degrees overnight. 19 in Malta, Helena Valley getting down to about 21 degrees, and also 21 in Cut Bank. Fort Benton and Vaughn, 22, and then Great Falls and Lewistown hitting 24 degrees early this morning. Now, as you're stepping out this evening, temperatures are in the mid to upper 40s, but with that wind chill feeling more like the 30s. And it will be another cool night for us, not as cold as last night. And then we're actually going to see some milder air for tomorrow. Those winds are going to ramp up as a cold front approaches the state. And with that front, we will see just a little bit of snow in Glacier, mainly in the higher elevations in Glacier. But the rest of the area really not looking at any precipitation with this cold front, and pretty quiet weather all the way through Halloween. We'll see a lot of sunshine for those trick-or-treaters into Halloween night. But our weather setup right now, we have high pressure out ahead of this cold front. That's going to keep our weather very quiet through tonight into tomorrow, and our temperatures will warm up a little bit as well. But then that cold front, as it gets closer, the wind is going to ramp up, and we'll see some gusts over 40 miles per hour across the area. But your future track through the rest of tonight into tomorrow morning, pretty quiet. So if you do have a chance to get out and see the northern lights, I think most of us will be seeing pretty clear skies. And then into Wednesday morning, starting to see some of that snow and some valley rain developing up in Glacier and into northwest Montana, but you can see most of that dissipating before moving east of the divide. There's the slight chance of a shower on the high line right near the Canadian border tomorrow as that front passes through, but I think we'll start to clear out of those clouds into the evening, and then staying nice and quiet from Wednesday into Thursday morning. So again, that snow is going to be confined to the higher terrain up in Glacier. Logan Pass could see about 3 to 5 inches of snow, maybe a little bit of snow making it over towards St. Mary and even into East Glacier. But I think road conditions should be in decent shape as you're headed over Highway 2. Now, that high wind warning in place for tomorrow for western Toole County, eastern Glacier County, and parts of Pend Oreille County down through Valier. That's where we could be looking at some gusts up around 60 miles per hour. So if you do have a high-profile vehicle, just make sure you're using some caution on those north-south highways. That wind will be sweeping through from west to east for tomorrow. And you can see we're already starting to see those stronger winds for the Rocky Mountain front, and then they'll spread east throughout the morning into the afternoon. You can see pretty widespread gusts of 40 to 50 miles per hour all the way out towards Malta, and eventually spreading into eastern Montana as we head into Wednesday night. I think we'll see that wind diminishing Wednesday night into Thursday for some much calmer wind into Halloween. We're up to 55 degrees. I think it's going to be a fantastic day for us. We're looking at those temperatures falling through the 40s at night for trick-or-treat time, and then we'll jump up to the 60s on Saturday as we start November. Don't forget to set those clocks back an hour before you head off to bed Saturday. We'll see those sunsets closer to 5 o'clock next week, and some cool fall weather settling in. Temperatures will fall into the upper 40s and low 50s into Helena next week.